I'm Darryl Palmer, voice of the Cougars. I'm here with Northwest Rankin High School's softball coach, Mike Armstrong. Coach Armstrong, first off, slow pitch softball, fast pitch softball, you pretty much are with softball all year long.
Year round, we practice, through the summer, lifting weights and practicing, play some June games with fast pitch, and we start slow pitch in July.
Now, with that, of course, in high school, they play slow pitch in the fall and fast pitch in the spring. I've got to ask you, and you may not be able to answer this honestly or not, but I'm going to ask anyway, which do you prefer, slow pitch or fast pitch?
Oh, we prefer fast pitch because all my players play. I got 3 seniors right now not playing slow pitch because they all committed to a college. So, not that it hurt them. The college didn't ask them not to play, but if they don't want to play, we don't make them play.
Right.
Like some school. It would help us. We would be really, really good. We're 3-1 now, but with them 3 seniors, we'd be good in slow pitch. But yeah, I prefer fast pitch.
Now, obviously, of course, the big difference is the pitch itself. In slow pitch, it's going to have a big arc. It's going to come in there nice and easy. And fast pitch, they're hard and fast and low and in and all over the place. And talk to me, though, about the differences first and then the similarities in slow pitch and fast pitch softball.
Okay. Yes, like you said, the slow pitch has an arc from 6 to 12 feet. Fast pitch, you throw it hard as you can to make it be a strike. And we call pitches and all that in fast pitch, but we also call them in slow pitch. We call inside and outside, depending on what we think is a pull hitter or what. Then the bases are 5 feet farther back in slow pitch, 65 feet in slow pitch, and 60 in fast pitch. No stealing, foul out on the third strike in slow pitch. So it's a little quicker game, really. It's a hitting game and a defensive game. So we use it for our defensive purposes. We have, like I said, 3 seniors not playing that many, but I got 2 8th graders and 2 9th graders starting now that wouldn't start right now in fast pitch.
Right.
So it helps them get ready for game time defense.
In slow pitch, like in fast pitch, I know if you've got a dominant pitcher in fast pitch softball, you can have a good team, even if you have maybe a less than stellar defense, if you've got that dominant pitcher. But in slow pitch, you don't have that. What is the key that you look at in slow pitch softball as a player?
We have to be good on defense. Like I said, you're not going to get 21 strikeouts. You may get one every 2 or 3 games to strike out. So you have to make 21 outs every night on defense. Now, hitting is just placing the ball, not hitting home runs. We moved our fence in this summer. We still only hit 1 home run in practice. So we're not a home run hitting team, but we had last night in 2 games, I know it's outdated, but we had 34 hits in 2 games last night in slow pitch. So you place it up the middle, place it where the second baseman not what we do.
And so the key to that is the girls knowing where to wait.
Wait on that pitch, wait on that pitch and let it get deeper. And if we're looking to go on the right side, especially if you got runners, it's a strategy. That's about the only strategy you got in slow pitch is to bat in order and try to hit it whether or not.
Right, and have a good solid
have
defense.
A good defense. And pitching, unlike most people think, we got a 3rd-year pitcher, Abby Whitfield, and she places it up there, high. We get away with it being a little higher than normal. They won't call it most times, so it makes it hard to hit.
Now, do they, in slow pitch, spin on the ball? I mean, backspin, side, something like that. Is there some technique with that you really try to teach and get the girls to do?
We try to get ahead on the count. Once we get ahead, we kind of don't give you nothing good to hit.
Okay.
We spin it and make it. If we get 2 strikes on, we come up and in, foul ball out. So we struck out a few batters last night with coming in and getting early on the count. If you get behind, you got to bring it to them a little bit. It's like fast pitch,
right.
really.
Now, let's talk about the fast pitch side. Obviously, that dominant pitcher really makes the big difference in fast pitch, and you've been able to do that. You won a state championship a couple of years ago. You've had, historically, one of the better softball programs in the state year in, year out. Talk to me a little bit about the fast pitch and the difference in the speed of that game and the importance of that pitcher.
Yeah, pitcher Olivia Houston been our #1 pitcher last year too. She's a 10th grader this year, so she's throwing 57 or so, and still not the 60 that you're looking for, but she's getting better and she's places where we want to be. Fast pitch is just a more fun game to watch.
Right.
There's more strategy. You can bunt, you can steal. If you look at the NCAA, more people watch the College World Series women than they did the men. About 20-something% more people watch it. So a lot of people that start watching fast pitch. Baseball is kind of slow. I know Coach McClaskey may not like it. If you go to a baseball game, it's kind of slow.
Right.
With pickoffs and all that kind of stuff. And hour and 10 minutes, we can be through on a good pitching, 2 good pitchers against each other. In an hour and 15 minutes, you're done.
So it moves on real fast, and I've broadcast a number of fast pitch games in the past, and it is a fast-moving game. It's very exciting. It's a lot of fun to watch. When you looked at, you said you've got a 10th grader. How do you develop this pitcher to become this dominant pitcher that's going to be there for you for 3-4 years.
Well, they have to commit to wanting to be that
Uh-huh.
because it takes more time. We tell them, you're going to be the pitcher, you're going to spend a lot more time than anybody else out here. She has done that, and we got a 7th grader, Megan Lloyd, is throwing about 55, 56, who I think may be the next great pitcher that we have here.
Wow.
She's got a frame. She don't look like a 7th grader.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much more she's going to grow, but she's about 5'7" already. So we expect big things out of Megan in the future. This year, she'll be a backup pitcher and a lot of JV pitching and get some experience. But, you just got to work on. We got a new bullpen, covered turf and all for the bullpen. So, fans in it, and no excuse not to be out there year round. We put heat out there during the winter. So there's no reason not to be out there. They got a combination to it, so they know how to get there anytime they want to.
When you look at facilities, and I have noticed with the growth in the buildings that you've done here at softball for Northwest Rankin, the facilities are very important. That's something that girls look at, parents look at, and obviously you've done a good job with that. That's a lot of work right there. It takes a lot of involvement in the programs, the parents, to make those things happen.
Yeah, it's been here 10 years, and I'm not taking credit because my parents, and most of that stuff was done by Booster Club, the softball Booster Club. And, we built a new dugout, new press box, and, we moved the fence in this year. Then we got a covered batting cage that the county helped me with a little bit. Then we got the new field house just for softball, and it's I've had 7-8 college coaches come out to look at it, just to hoping they're going to build one in the future. They're kind of planning around ours. Brandon built a new field, and they copied our batting cage and everything, so that's fine. It's just, it's important. People move into the area and they're looking at, this is what I want to send my kid. So we try to have the best we can have, to offer them. Some schools I've been at, softball just a second thought.
Right.
They don't put a real head coach out there. That's all I do year round. My wife gets tired of it, but that's part of it. And plus we got good girls that play year round. I had kids playing in Portland and everywhere this summer.
Wow.
My 2 seniors, 2 of them that don't play slow pitch, went to Portland and come in 9th in the nation on their travel team in that ASA A-ball. So that's hot. You can't get any better competition than that. And they both signed to go to play college. So, decent program. We're getting better. Still not where we want to be, but hopefully we'll get there one day.
I've never seen a coach that had his program where he wanted it. He's always he can win state championships year after year, and he always wants. But that's good. But that's the thing about coach, that mentality. You always have to get a little bit better every year. Well, obviously the program has been very successful, and that is something that, yes, academics is critical in high school, but athletics is important. And there are people that when they look at schools, that they'll look at academics first and say, okay, we got the academics taken care of. Now, can my girl play softball, and will she play under a good program? And obviously, Coach, you've done a good job with that. Thanks for spending some time with us. Good luck through the slow pitch season and the fast pitch season in the spring.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach Mike Armstrong, Northwest Rankin High School softball coach.